G'day Guardians, Roguey here. Today's video is based on a dream that many Guardians had had since the launch of Destiny 1 back in 2014. Imagine how cool it would be to have the battle rifle in Destiny. Bungie, after all, were the creators of Halo, so it only feels right to see such an iconic gun in the Destiny world. And as of last Wednesday, we are able to live that reality. The BXR-55 battler surprised and delighted its way into Destiny 2 along with the Halo Combat Evolved Magnum. But today's focus is on the battle rifle and how it performs in PvP. To me, the battle rifle might just be the most iconic gun in video game history, so I really wanted to capture my natural reaction of using it for the first time in Destiny 2. Enjoy. G'day Guardians, wanted to capture my live reaction of using the battle rifle in Destiny 2 for the first time in PvP. So we're going to be going into some Iron Banner. You can see there we're at 10 out of 12 at the moment. I'm really excited to get hands on with the battle rifle. It is one of the most iconic guns in video game history, and it's been a crossover that I'm sure fans have been wanting for quite some time, probably since Destiny 1, with Bungie being the original creators and developers of Halo. It's just so cool to see such an iconic weapon make its way into Destiny 2. And Destiny already with so many incredible guns, let's see how the battle rifle stacks up. Cool. So we're loading up into our game now. Like I said, Iron Banner, I am going to be using the battle rifle primarily. The role I am using has perpetual motion and kill clip. So perpetual motion giving us those stability, handling, and reload speed by just moving. It's pretty insane. Kill clip, of course, we all know and love it. It's going to be allowing us to probably even hit like a 3-shot instead of a 4-shot, which is the battle rifle is most famously known for. So I'm curious to see how true to form they've kept it. Am I going to have to 4-shot people in the head to make that work? Let's just go ahead and see. We're loading in now. Oh, I'm a little bit excited here. Oh, there's my Guardian, front and center. Going to be running a top tree Void Hunter, so I have those stealth dodge rolls available to us. And let's get into the game, shall we? Oh, here we go. Alrighty, already off the bat, the battle rifle, it really looks true to form, and running into the middle of streets here now. Gonna go ahead and pick up Galahorn with that new Spanker skin. I want to see how it sounds, and you can see it really sounds very comparable to the battle rifle in the past franchise, and you can see that unique frame coming into it, the firing from the hip having better accuracy, taking that guy out with Galley, switching back to my battle rifle here, trying to get some shots. Don't even need to scope in. It feels like they forgot to add any recoil to the battle rifle. That new frame just feels absolutely incredible. I'm loving this. It feels like I'm playing Halo right now, to say the least, and getting a few kills here, stringing some together. If this is going to be the future of PvP, sign me up. Jokes aside, I am loving the feel of the battle rifle in Destiny 2. Comparing it to Halo Infinite, it's got a much faster fire rate, which I think it needs to compete with the time to kill of a lot of Destiny 2 guns. And once you get that kill clip procced, you've got yourself a torrent of death. The unique scope that it comes with also has a side effect of making me think that I'm actually playing Halo Infinite and completely messing with my brain. I forget which buttons I need to press because the bumper jumper controller scheme is a little bit different on Halo and Destiny. Many times I've pressed A to sprint thinking that I was on Halo and I'm firing my ulti off directly at the floor. So it takes a little bit of getting used to, but after a few games I had no problem. The role that I'm using for PvP is Perpetual Motion and Kill Clip. Kill Clip, we all know and love it. Perpetual Motion, on the other hand, is a new perk released on a couple of the 30th anniversary weapons. It gives an increase to stability, handling, and reload speed while your Guardian is moving, and can be stacked up to 2 times. On paper, this perk is insane. It's giving 3 stat buffs that only require movement to activate. Sign me up. It can also roll with Outlaw in that same slot, which is a tried and tested perk that has great synergies with Kill Clip. For a PvE role though, you might want to get your hands on the Demolitionist and Adrenaline Junkie role. With the changes made to Adrenaline Junkie, the battle rifle can have some serious damage output. The battle rifle comes equipped with a unique frame, the Legacy PR-55 frame, which gives you a massive increase to your accuracy, stability, and targeting when firing from the hip. Staying as true to form as possible to Halo's battle rifle, which Chief fires from the hip with 0 recoil and perfect accuracy. Reading this, I was very excited to try it out and see just how accurate would it be. Would it remind me of cross-mapping people on Halo 2 without zooming in, or would it feel, a little bit like Destiny's hipfire grip perk? Now, while it performs considerably better than any other pulse rifle when being fired from the hip, it still doesn't hold up to aiming down the sight. The frame is nice when you're being rushed by a shotgun or an SMG and need that extra mobility to kite backwards or strafe left to right while still dishing out some damage for your team to hopefully get some fire on the opponent. It's nice to have, but a far cry from Halo's fire from the hip. I'm finding that nearly every other scenario is favorable to aim down the sight and go for that precision damage, as with a 450 RPM and 25 damage per precision burst, the time to kill on the battle rifle is often catching people off guard. All in all, this gun is the perfect homage to one of the greatest weapons in video game history. If you haven't managed to get your hands on one yet, run a couple of Dares of Eternity, farm up those treasure keys, and buy it from the chest in front of Xur. The chest does only contain the 30th anniversary weapons, so your chances of getting the BXR are very high. Happy hunting, Guardians.